Everybody. Hello. So you guys, today we're going to talk about how to attract your perfect customer to you, right? You can promote really good products or services or programs, but if you don't know how to find a customer, you're never going to make any money, right? So that's what we're going to talk about today. So when you are jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. I love this part because we always have people all over the world that jump on, right? So let me know. Hello, how you doing today? I'm hanging out with you guys in chilly Kansas today. It is cold in Kansas. And YouTube, if you are watching the replay, put replay in the comments. I love this part, right? Because anybody can go to my YouTube and watch the replay as well. So I got TikTok over here and I got YouTube here. So welcome everybody. Happy Saturday. Utah in the house, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee. Welcome everybody. Hello. hello. Sunny, Florida, and 91. I'm jealous. So tomorrow is my daughter's graduation party and it's cold. It's supposed to be cold and rainy. I'm like, dang it. Denton, Texas. Yes, I know where Denton is, Steve. Texas is my favorite place. Yes. So North Carolina over here on YouTube. Awesome. Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and dive in because I don't want to take a lot of your time today. I will, feel like I got something caught in my throat. So I want to talk to you guys about how to help you find your customer. Because here's the thing, no matter what you do to make money, it's all about getting buyers. People got to buy from you, right? This process I'm going to share with you today can take you from not getting a consistent amount of daily paying customers to getting a consistent amount of daily paying customers. Purchasing today, you're nervous. I'm so proud of you. Don't be nervous. Get excited, right? Get excited. And I will share this with you guys. So this process that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today, it took me from being stressed and overwhelmed, not making any money online, to making six figures in 6 months that turned into my first million in 17 months by following this process I'm sharing with you. Okay. So, I've been in since Tuesday and what a blessing. Yay. Well, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Hello. We got another Florida in the house. Yay. We have Australia in. Love it. California. How awesome. South Africa. I love that because YouTube really just takes me globally. Like you see TikTok, just a lot of people from America or South Africa. Aw, thank you, Charity. You're so sweet. We have Oregon in the house. Got it. Love it. I originally signed up for the 600. Do I have to upgrade? Do you have to upgrade? No, you don't have to do anything. Yep. Canada in the house, California, Kenya. Awesome. I just purchased my program today. Congratulations. I love that. UK. I love it. So let me share something with you. When you guys think about making money from home, right? Or just having a business in general, the only way you make money is having buyers. What I've discovered is most businesses, no matter if it's a brick and mortar business out there, but most businesses, the reason why they go out of business is they don't know how to get daily paying customers. So when you guys are looking at making an income from home, matter of fact, let me find out who my audience is. Put a 1 in the comments if you already have a business. Okay. If you already have a business, you just need to know how to get daily paying customers. Put a 2 in the comments if you don't have a business yet, but you want a business. So let me know. I want to know who my audience is. So put a 1 or a 2. I'm curious who my audience is. 1. Okay. Awesome. I'm upgrading to 900 on Tuesday. That's my May day. Yay. Love it. So good. Hey, Sherry from Missouri. Love it. So we got some 1s, we got some 2s. Awesome. Good. Okay. Love it. Got some 1s over here. Okay. Well, let me just kind of share this with you guys. If you are a 2 on here, thank you, Michelle, with 1L. I love it. So if you are a 2, I want you to think about this. This process I'm going to share with you. It also comes with you having the ability to get 4 income streams. So doesn't it just make sense that you can promote something and you have 4 income streams while you're learning and earning? It made sense to me, right? And so I'm going to cover that with you. But we're going to talk about how you can attract your perfect customer. Hey, Vicki, how are you? Love it. So we got some 2s and some 1s. Awesome. Yes. And so that's what I want to cover with you guys, because the moment I figured this out, guess what happened? I started having fun in my business, and it doesn't feel like work at all. And I was able to create 3 pieces of content, just 3, and attract my customers to me. This process I'm getting ready to share with you. In September of 2022, I was brand new to TikTok. In August of 2022, I thought TikTok was a dancing platform. I didn't know what I didn't know. I didn't realize that the fastest growing age on TikTok was 30 to 55. I didn't realize a lot. And but this process taught me that, right? I'm telling you guys right now, if you've been trying to figure out a way to generate additional income streams and you haven't had success with it, what if you're just this close? You just need one little bitty pivot and you start making daily pay. So I followed this process with a brand new TikTok account. Okay. And this is what I'm going to cover with you. Brand new. I didn't connect my contacts. I went brand new. And I made 7,000 my first month. I made 14,000 my second month using the TikTok platform. I made 21,000 on TikTok before I had 1,000 followers. So I'm telling you guys right now, it's not about how many followers you have. It's about, are your followers that you have your potential perfect customer? Hey, good morning. Good morning. So that's how I'm going to help you figure that out today. Who is your perfect customer and how can you attract them to you? And so, hey, good morning, Jeffrey. How are you? Yay. I'm purchasing the 900 trying faceless first, I think. Good. That is awesome, Jen. And matter of fact, everything I'm sharing with you, Jen, can be done faceless, right? I'll be very honest with you. When I first came to TikTok in September of 2022, I didn't know anything about faceless. I wish I would have, because I definitely would have started with more faceless and gained traction. I definitely, hands down, I would have. Okay. And so we actually give you, inside this process I'm sharing with you, I give you your invisible empire, your complete guide from A to Z to building a faceless brand. Actually, you follow the strategies inside of this. For one, you're going to get a whole entire year's worth of content creation. And we give you oh my gosh, Canva. We give you a Canva crash course where you can actually take all these ideas and you can put it inside Canva and create all your content. You could today, when you get started, Jen, you could literally go and create all your content for the entire week, for the entire month, for the entire year if you want. And that's what I love. But what I've learned through this strategy is, like, in today, when I've noticed that my content kind of plateaus, I will go create some faceless content and it creates momentum. So I actually love it. And so I know, because it took me 6 weeks to get 1,000 followers on TikTok. I know if I would have started with faceless, I would have got probably in 3 weeks. So I actually love the process, right? And then what's really good is if you start that way, and then if you start intertwining some talking videos, it's just full-blown momentum. And I really love that. Hey, Matha, good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Yes, I do. Yeah, if you have a business account, you definitely can go live quicker. Yeah. I've been getting really interested in this. Well, I'm glad, Yvette, and that's why I go live every day, to really help you. Hey, Shelly, how are you, my friend? Yeah, you can. Yeah, some people. I had one person be able to go live at like 500. I think they're testing some counts actually, but you got to have a business account to be able to do that. But yeah, so we literally show you, and inside of here, it literally gives you the step-by-step strategy to do 100K building a faceless brand. My daughter is going to be doing this, by the way. She's got finals this week and next week, and then she's actually going to do this. I'm going to actually have her follow this step by step. Mama not going to help her. She can do it herself. And you think about it, she's 18 years old. What if she starts even just getting 900 a week at 18? Then what if all of a sudden she gets 2 customers a week? She's making 1,800 a week as an 18-year-old. So she's actually going to go through it. And so I want her to go through it for 2 reasons, by the way. I want her to go through it without me helping her, because she's brand new. Like, she knows nothing. And so I'm going to be able to fill the gaps, right? Because I'm going to be able to watch her go through, see what questions she asked me. And I'm like, oh, that's good. I can help you fill the gaps on that. So, hey, good morning, everybody. So yeah, I absolutely love the faceless. Do you need a business account? I recommend a business account on TikTok because TikTok is not wanting you to talk business on a personal account. And so, Jen, it's really easy though, because if you use your existing account, which you can if you want, but if you do, all you got to do is go into settings and do one little click and it will populate to business. It's that easy. Yeah. I know, I'm excited for her. Yeah. Okay. Hey Willie, how are you? Okay, so Wilma, she went live at 400. Yeah, I think TikTok is definitely testing some accounts right now. I really do. Yeah. Okay, I'm very interested, would definitely like to know what the course price is. Awesome. Excuse me, I haven't even got my board ready for you guys yet today. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me do this and I'll go over that with you. But today we're literally talking about, I want you to have an aha moment today and know exactly how to find your perfect customers without you having to find your perfect customers, how to attract your perfect customers to you. That's exactly what we're covering today. But if you want to learn more, and I'll cover that as well, right? I actually teach this inside my program. Dailypaybusiness.com is my website. Okay. If you want to check it out, dailypaybusiness.com. Okay. What I'm teaching you today, I actually teach you in great depth inside my program. Okay. I actually offer 4 different programs. So the one that I really teach it in depth in is my legacy builder and my digital mastery. So inside the legacy builder, you're literally going to go from launch to profit in 7 days. You're going to get a 30-day growth strategy marketing plan. You are going to know exactly what to do every day for 30 days to attract customers to you. This process will allow you to never have to find a customer, will allow you to never have to follow up with anybody, friend request anybody, DM anybody. So TikTok, I will not DM you. If you're getting a DM from me, I can promise you it's not me. Okay, I do not DM on TikTok. So be safe. I have to do that because people will do fake accounts. I don't do crypto. I don't do trading. I don't do WhatsApp. So be safe. And so we teach you how to know exactly what to do for 30 days. We teach you how to make daily pay. Our number one selling product is $900. So I teach you how to make $900 a day. Just get one customer a day, just one, right? I mean, if you want to get more, obviously, but I show you how to get one customer a day, right? Which is 328,000 a year. You follow this process. That means in 3 years, you've made over $1 million online in digital marketing. How awesome is that? It can happen quicker. It happened to me in 17 months. I'm just saying, if just one customer a day is 328,000 a year in 3 years, you're a self-made millionaire. Why not? Let's go. It's awesome. I made my first million in 17 months. There's 2 people in my community I see them doing it this year. And anyway, and it will all be under 2 years, by the way, when they have that happen. So you're going to learn that, and you're going to learn how to create a reoccurring income. You guys, you have reoccurring bills. Why not a reoccurring income stream? My goal inside my community is to have you make more money and a reoccurring income stream than you do your recurring bills. I want you to walk into December of this year making more money reoccurring than you do your bills. I want you to have the best December of your life. Now, can it happen quicker? Yes. I had a goal when I decided to start creating a reoccurring income stream in 2023. I had a goal of having it make me $10,000 a month by the end of 2023. Well, here it is, May 4th of 2024, and I'm at 26,000 a month of reoccurring income. I can live really, really well off of that. So my daily pay that I'm making is to build a legacy for my family. This is what you learn, okay? So the Legacy Builder program is only $900. You get one customer and you're in profit mode. Now, our digital mastery program is $600. Inside of that, you have the 600 daily pay blueprint, which is $218,000 a year, which is amazing, right? And then we have our passive daily pay blueprint program. And it literally walks you, as a program that walks you through how to make 300 a day, which is 109,000 a year. And that one's $300. And then I have the launch pad. The launch pad is just to show you how to launch a business. Okay. And that's $100. Right. And so there's $100, 300, 600, 900. The moment you purchase, you'll immediately be taken to your page to pay $29 for your website fee. I love that. That means you don't have to create a website. That means you don't got to figure out colors or fonts or designs and all that nasty tech stuff that I hate. I literally can't stand tech, by the way, if you couldn't tell. And so we give you a website. And something else that you get inside the program, you get a fully automated system where literally today you could launch an online business today and have it up and going today, ready to start generating daily pay today. Because all you got to do is plug it in and play it and you're good to go. And I absolutely love that. Because see, I'm a mom of 6 kids. I only have 2 left at home and I have 5 grandchildren and 2 of them are here right now. I guarantee one's going to become squirting in here pretty soon. And wait till you see her outfit, you're going to crack up. Because she looks like a hot mess express. She got a swimsuit on and she got a winter sweater over top of it. She's a hoot. So anyway, we might get a little entertainment here in a little bit. And yes, business in a box. And my goal, yes, good question. It's a one-time $29. Yeah, there's no monthly expenses. You have a one-time for your program and a one-time $29. And then the automated system, let me show you that. This automated system, you actually get, it's right here. This is the system that you get for free. It's pages like this. You get to pick all different ones you want. And then it's this. And here's the cool part. At any time, anybody can buy from you. And then here's this. Okay. This was what comes in people's email. But see, it's fully automated, you guys. So I never have to go find a customer. I never have to ask anybody to buy. I never have to follow up with anybody. This is how people like learning in today's world. And this is how people like earning. Do you like learning in your own time? Put a yes. If you like learning in your own time, put a yes. Or do you like people DMing you and following up with you? See, I love the fact that my customers have complete control. I love the fact that at any time my customers can see their email and see, oh, okay, good. I've been wanting to check that out. And they can click on it. Or they can delete me, right? I love that. But you guys, I used to do network marketing and I used to have to build a business from rejection. I didn't realize how exhausting that was because I didn't know there was a better way. I had to build a business by hearing the word no. I would go for 10 no's a day. I remember there would be times when I was building my network marketing business and I would just DM people. I'd be like, I still need more no's. And I really want to get out of my office. Can you please just tell me no? And some people be like, what is it? I'm like, I just need to hear the word no. That's how committed I get to things. I was like, I couldn't leave my office. And so I built my business in such a negative state. And this is complete joy. All I get to do is have fun and create content for you. And I absolutely love that. Hello, how's everybody doing today? Hey, I do have a subscriber live. I saw you just subscribed. Welcome. Today at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So in about 2 hours, 2.5 hours from here, I have a subscriber live today. And today we're talking all about your numbers because I love to help you with your numbers because there's no money made in emotions. There's no money made in, I feel my content isn't working. I feel TikTok don't like me. I feel YouTube don't like me. There's no money made in that. The money is made in knowing your numbers. So this is what I teach you, right? And so today I want to go over your numbers. And then if you don't understand how to go over your numbers, I'm going to teach you that today. And so what to track. So next week we can see what you need to work on. You guys, this is how I built my business. And this is how I was able to get really, really, really good at understanding who my perfect customer was because I knew my conversion rates. And what I mean by conversion rates, and this is really important because you don't want to just make a little bit of money, do you? Don't you want a predictable, consistent income stream? Yes or yes, right? And so I needed to know how many would buy from me when they landed on this page. So let me give you an example. I have 15,800 people inside my community. On average, okay, on average, 1 out of 20 are buying. Oops. Lost my marker. Hold on. So on average, 1 out of 20 are buying. So what that means is if 20 people a day put their email in right here, good morning, everybody. I love your guys' energy today. Between this page and this page, 1 out of 20 people are buying. I had a gal yesterday. Oh my gosh. Let me grab this. Hold on. Because see, I document it so I could look at it. Okay, let me find. So you ready for this? And Bethany, if you're on here, shout out to Bethany. Like, holy moly, you guys. So Bethany is getting 1 out of 5 buying from her. So Bethany knows if 5 people a day go here, she's getting a customer. Is that not crazy? Now, what we discovered yesterday with Bethany is this is only converting at 13%, which, think about that though. That is good. But can you imagine if she got that to 50% and 1 out of 5 are buying from her? Holy crap, she's going to be making 2,000 to 3,000 a day. But see, if you don't know and understand those numbers, you're just going to be floundering out there. So she literally is 1 out of 5 buying from her. So what we did is we took the temperature. Now I went into her lifetime. I asked her for like, well, how many total new email subscribers, which some people call them leads, how many total have you had? And she gave me that total. And I said, and how many sales? Out of her total from the beginning, she is still 1 out of 10. Can you imagine, you guys, right now, if you had a business and you knew that if 10 people put their email in, you are going to get a customer? That's how you build a business with freedom. That's exactly how. It's hard to build a business if you don't know what converts, if you don't know your conversions. It's easy to figure it out, right? That's what I teach. Isn't that awesome? And then I had another, where's the other one I'm looking for? Anyway, she was like, gosh dang it, maybe it's on a different page. She was like 1 out of 7 buying from her. I'm like, holy cow, these numbers are amazing. Yeah, she's inside my community. Yeah. That's what I'm saying though, right? And so this is what I do. So like, that's what I'm going to be doing again on today's subscriber live. I help them with those numbers. Because here's the thing. I'm giving you guys a hot tip right now for your business. Okay. So Bethany's numbers, what she gave me today, where her funnel was converting at 13.66% and 1 out of 5 are buying from her. Those numbers are beautiful, but what I want to see is I want to see that 13.66% to go up, because if that goes up, her income goes up. Other than that, but what she's telling me with those numbers is the ones that are actually getting inside this funnel, she is so good with her message that when they're getting inside, they're buying from her. And so I said, you don't change anything this week. Let's see. We want to kind of make that 13.66 go up to maybe 14%, right? There was another gal I worked with, and last week her funnel was at 2.88%. And I gave her a few little things to change, which was I actually advised her to create a new TikTok. Okay, for many different reasons. That's a totally another live that I'll do, and I'll help you guys with that. She did, right? And now her numbers went up to 3.4. She almost went up 1% in 1 week. Imagine if you do that consistently. Holy crap. In 90 days, you're converting at 40 to 50% on your funnel. Huge, right? That's what you guys got to look for. You want to make money. It's no different than your job. Would you go to your boss? Would you go to work every day if you didn't clock in and know exactly how many hours you worked? Would you just go to work and not clock in and you hope the boss pays you for 8 hours? Right? So don't tell me you can't track, because you track your hours at your job, right? You know exactly how many hours you work and how much you're getting paid. And so the moment you understand how to track this, the money is there. because you know what to change. So let me give you some examples, right? Because it's all 1000% has to do with understanding and attracting your perfect customer. Because people that will go there are your perfect customers. This is how I've made all my money. All my money's been made in this automated system. And my money's been made in my email list, right? And so let me give you, if you guys use a funnel system, right? Like I give my community. So if you use one, let me share something with you. A good funnel is 20%. Like you're above average if your funnel converts at 20%. I love my community to go for 50% because that means your message out there on social media is working so good. So what does that mean? You work less and get better results. Just like Bethany, she's at 13.66%, but 1 out of 5 are buying from her. Can you imagine if she's converting at 50%? Holy crap. She'll make $1 million in 12 months. The data don't lie, you guys. That's the power of understanding that. But also, with all that being said, that's why you need a mentor to help you navigate through all of this because it's hard by yourself, just like anything, right? Hello. How's everybody doing today? Okay. Okay. Well, first of all, Ruth, because of your attitude is why nobody's buying from you. Like you are so desperate. Nobody wants to buy from anybody that's desperate. That's not what business is about. Like nobody wants to buy from anybody that's desperate. People want to buy from people that actually care about people and helping people. I don't know if you're in my community or not, but if you are, you need to go watch today's video because I literally covered that in today's video. You guys realize there is never one time in my business. Yes, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time today is for my subscriber live. There is never one time in my business, you guys, that I ever said, I need a customer. I need to make, never one time, because money is not made in what you need. Money is made in you servicing your perfect customer and you showing up for them. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. You want to make money today? Go make a connection on social media, no matter what you're selling. But if you're out there going, I need, I want, there's no money made in I. The money is made in you creating a connection with somebody. This is where it gets fun. It's literally no different, you guys. It is absolutely no different than we all have people in our life that we are just around and you just feel good, right? You all have people in our life that we're around and we're like, oh man, they're like a gentleman for you. You know, you just feel good being around them. Imagine if those people right now messaged you and said, hey, let's go meet for coffee. You're going to get to that coffee shop and you're going to be so fired up because you're going to hang out with people that just fuel your energy, make you feel good. They're positive, right? You're not going to walk into that coffee shop going, you're not going to be nervous. You're going to be excited. You're going to open the door in that coffee shop and you're going to go find them and you're going to go, hey, you're probably going to hug and you're going to talk. And you're never at any time going to worry about what you have to say. Have you ever been around people like that? Then what? Time out. I need to rewind. That's not what I meant to say. No, because you're not in your head. You're in your heart. Why am I saying all that? Because the moment you know who your perfect customer is, okay, that's who you create content for. It's just like you walking in the coffee shop, hanging out with people that you really like. Create content for people you really like. Create content for people that if they bought from you, your heart would smile. If they bought from you today, you would feel so fulfilled. You know how fun? I literally can't even believe this is what I get paid to do. I can't even believe that I get paid to help mamas never have to take a calculator to the grocery store. I get paid to help mamas be able to make 6 figures from home. I get paid to help dads not have to have multiple jobs. I get paid to help families be able to make the money to have their dream vacation this summer. Like right now, we have a 90-day run going inside our community. I am literally helping my community to make 30K in 90 days because I want them to have the summer of their life. Do you think your summer would be a little bit different if you made 30K? in the next 90 days? Yes or yes? By following a 2-hour working process, would your summer be different if you could make 30K in the next 90 days? Would it be different? And we will. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Do, 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 do. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, what do, hold on. I don't know what you guys are saying. I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. Do, 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 do. Okay, let me do some housekeeping. Okay. Um, okay. Do you, yeah, 1 p.m. today. Sorry, guys. Sometimes we get people that literally, they like to spam because they're too lazy to go do their own live and build an ethical business. So they really think it's cool to spam other people, which is so wild to be, right? Okay. I can promise you guys something. Not only learning who your not only learning who your perfect customer is so important, but building a business with ethics, a business that you would be proud of. I can promise you, character and ethics win all the time. And just like I could call my granddaughter in right now that just went by, but she looks hilarious. You guys would crack up. And if I said, "Hey, Ariel," I will show you guys when she comes back by. I will say, "Ariel, what is the golden rule? Treat people the way you would want to be treated." Right? You guys, as adults, it's the same thing. You want to make a lot of money, you want to change a lot of lives, treat people the way you'd want to be treated, and you will make more money than you ever thought possible. Spamming or greed or being unethical never wins. It's never in this entire planet won. The truth always comes out. Remember that. Just remember that. Yeah, I do have payment plans. If you are in the US, I do have payment plans. Yes. Literally, the truth always comes out. That's why I love the way we as a community get to build our business, because we document every single thing. Everything is documented. So I love when somebody comes at me like, there is no way you guys can be making that much money. Well, I don't know what to tell you, right? But we do. And we can, we have it all documented, and I love that. So anyway, had to do a little housekeeping over there on TikTok because, and here's something else. When you are looking for your perfect customer, you guys, I'm going to give you the hottest tip. Hello, how's everybody doing today? I'm going to give you the hottest tip. And it's so weird because like Facebook, if you block people, that's because of drama. Okay. Now I want to teach you guys something about YouTube and TikTok. YouTube and TikTok are 100% algorithm based. Okay. Guess what? You have complete power and control to train the algorithms to help you. I'm going to repeat that. You have complete power and control to train the algorithms how to treat you and how to find your perfect customer. Okay. So let me give you an example. If you understand who your perfect customer is, okay, that's the only people that you want the algorithms to find for you. So if I have somebody put a ridiculous comment on YouTube or TikTok, I know they're not my perfect customer. Now, many of you would be like, well, what do I do with it? You block them. Not because it bothers you. You block them because they're not your perfect customer. Are you leaving? Okay, they're good. Have fun. Love you. Hope it doesn't start raining on you.
I know, they're occupied upstairs with Pringles right now.
They're good. Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah, love you. Anyway, and so that's the thing, right? So you can train your algorithm. So let me give you an example. When I was new to going live on TikTok, this is hilarious. And when I was going live on TikTok, this was back in December of 2023. Yeah. No, 2022. And I started going live. I didn't know what I was doing. And I had a guy come on. And you guys, his picture looked like a prison picture, right? He was very intimidating to me, and he was coming at me. Like he was not being very nice to me on my live. And I was like, I think I'm going to have to get off. And I didn't I didn't block him because I was brand new, right? I was still learning. And then all of a sudden, bloop, 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 another one came on. I'm like, holy crap, they look like brothers. And they were very mean to me. And then all of a sudden, another one came on. I'm like, ooh, and I was like, you guys, I'm going to have to get off of here. I don't know what registered in my head. I was like, just block them. So I went in and I blocked them. Here's the quite interesting. One showed up, but they knew what they were doing. So they kept on commenting and commenting and commenting. And all of a sudden, the algorithms, you guys, this is how sensitive the algorithms are. All of a sudden, the algorithms pushed my content to find more people like them. And three, I was like, they look like they're all brothers. I had the exact same anger picture. And they looked mean, they looked aggressive, and they were talking aggressive to me. Here's what's interesting. The moment I blocked all three of them, and it was really cool because the people on my live were like, you're okay, because they saw me like going, why are people mean like that? You know, because I still have this like naive side to me. Like, I just don't understand why people like to be mean. Like, I still to this day can't even wrap my head around why anybody would like to say anything mean. Like, my brain can't even go there. Even people that have hurt me, I still don't want to be mean to them because everybody has a good side. And so anyway, I was literally like shrinking up. And then, so anyway, all of a sudden the nice people were like, you're okay, keep on going. And I was like, I don't even remember what I was talking about. My whole point is within a few minutes, people started popping on my live that were kind people. And those three that were like, whew, about to take me out, no more. You can train your algorithms. You just have to tell them what you want and what you don't want. Let me give you another example. I was actually going live and a realtor come on and he's like, hey, will an automated system work for a real estate company? And I got all excited and I started showing him how he could use this for his real estate company. And I'm like giving him in depth and in detail, and he's talking to me and asking me questions and I'm answering his questions. And all of a sudden there's like 5 realtors on my live. That's the power. So hear me, what I just said. This is so important because I knew who my perfect customer was, who I knew who my perfect customer is now. That's my conversations I'm having over and over. So if I'm having conversations like that over and over, and the algorithms are helping me find my perfect customer, you guys, this is how I only have like 50,000 some followers. I don't have a lot, but I made a lot of money. It's not about how many followers you have. It's like, are your algorithms helping you find your perfect customer? YouTube is brilliant. Like, I'm becoming obsessed with YouTube, by the way. Like, I'm going to go all in with YouTube. And let me tell you why. Because I've been going consistently live. So I have TikTok here, I have YouTube here. I've been going consistent live on YouTube, right? Now, I love TikTok. I've made all my money on TikTok. I don't know, I don't know. I probably made 400,000 on YouTube in the last year, maybe more. But most of my money has been made on TikTok. But here's the thing. When I'm done on TikTok, my live's gone. YouTube, when I'm done on YouTube, my live is still there. And they push my live out to people. And I've been testing it. So when I first get on, you guys, I'm giving you so many hot tips right now that can make you so much money. I hope you guys are really paying attention to this because this is huge when it comes to finding a perfect customer. So the very beginning when I go live, I will literally say, I always, hey, welcome. Let me know where you're watching from because I love this part, right? Because you guys, we are hanging out on free platforms all over the world. Like, does that not even make you be like, holy crap, right? Like, I'm like, that is the most awesomest thing ever. And so one of the first things I do when I go live on YouTube is I'm like, hey, YouTube, let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching the replay, put replay in the comments. You would not believe how many people put replay because they're watching it later. You would not believe how many people email me and said, I just bought from you because YouTube kept on showing me your live replay. I am now averaging over 1,800 a day just from my YouTube lives. And majority of it comes from my replays. The other day, I got 7 $900 customers, 5 from YouTube and 2 from TikTok. Like, I am starting to make more money now from my YouTube lives But it's because the algorithms, see, here's where a lot of people mess up. You guys get so impatient. You get too impatient, but you'll stay at a job flat broke, unfulfilled, and miserable because that's safety. So I started going live on YouTube. I don't know when. When did Trina recommend it? Somebody in my community recommended it, bless her heart, right? But I started going live on YouTube and nobody was showing up. I had maybe 10 people, 20 people. But my money wasn't made in the always the live. It's made in the replays. That's why I started having people put, hey, put replay in the comment and where you're watching from. And so I track it. Everything is trackable. Everything is traceable. This is how I know where to gauge my stuff. But I will tell you what, because the algorithms, because I've been consistent every day on both of these platforms of going live, and I'm consistent with my message, and I know exactly who my perfect customer is, why I'm making so much money right now. You guys, there is nothing I'm doing that you can't do. You just got to stay consistent. You got to know who your perfect customer is. Okay, thank you. Trina's on here, you guys. So February is when you started going live daily. So February, March, April, right? So what I don't remember when it was in February, Trina, but so what? Not even 90 days, right? February, March, April, May. So probably almost 90 days, which that's probably why I got momentum, because it seems like things happen after 90 days. You guys, just be patient. I can promise you there's so much money to be made, but you got to be patient. You got to figure out who your perfect customer is. And then you got to stick there. Just because 10 people don't buy from you next week doesn't mean it doesn't work. It means you got to work on your message, right? Just like when you go get a massage. If you're really sore, like if your muscles are really, really sore, they don't just like push you for 2 minutes. What do? They massage it, and you get more comfortable and you get looser. Pretty soon, like, oh, I'm good. That's the same thing with your message. It's going to be kind of tight and hard at first, but it's worth. What do you want to do? Go to work for 8 hours a day to make your boss richer? Or what do you want to do? Spend an hour a day working on your message to your perfect customer. That's it. And have fun. I'm having the time of my life. You got to have fun. Like you literally got to have fun. Oh, watching it now. This has been good so far. Awesome, Terry. Glad you're here. I worked out that my 50 hours a week at work equals to 924 US dollars. That's one sell with the Legacy Builder program. I'm putting in my 4 weeks notice on Monday. Yes, Bryce, let's go. Yes, I can promise you, Bryce, if you literally follow this program and plug into the live interactive, plug into my training. Like I do not get off the Legacy Builder calls until every single question is answered. They've gone 4 hours. They've gone 5 hours. I do not. Ask my community. If you guys are in the Legacy Builder program, training inside the Legacy Builder program, like I do not get off. West Virginia, USA in the house. Isn't that so fun that we have to add the USA because we're such big. So I believe in you. And you see what's happening in our community. If you go all out, yeah, all you need, you get 2 customers a week. You got $1,800 in your pocket. Just 2 customers. Just take this information I'm sharing with you and implement it, and everything can change. Yes. All of my 4 programs have payment plans, but unfortunately, it's only offered in the US. That's not a me thing. That's a Afterpay thing because I use a company called Afterpay. Yeah. I've sat there the entire time. You are so awesome. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Natasha's like, she's telling the truth. I've sat there the entire. You are so coachable. Oh, Philadelphia. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, payment plans. So if you're looking for payment plans on my website, just scroll down to the very bottom. You'll see them there. So yes. Yes, it makes people happy. Yes. I paid $400 for a 6-week training. That's it. It was not ongoing. Yes, for a $600 program. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. What's my YouTube channel? It's right here, Andrew. Thanks for asking. So you guys are hanging. I guess I have 51,000 followers on TikTok. I don't even know because it's not about the followers. It's about your email list. Anyway, if you go to my TikTok and click on Instagram. Oh gosh, Once you click on Instagram, you'll see my YouTube. Yeah, you'll see my YouTube. And so, like these lives that I'm doing, you guys, you can forever watch the replays on YouTube. I love that YouTube does that. But here's the cool part, because I'm so consistent with my message. That's another hot tip. You know who your perfect customer is, and you got to be consistent with your message. The more consistent you are, the more the algorithms are going to get to know exactly what you want, right? And that's why I'm having so much success now, because I've just trained my algorithms. But here's the other part. There's another key component. I only on YouTube and TikTok, I only search and watch videos that would relate to my perfect customers. Because if the moment you go somewhere else on YouTube or TikTok and watch another video, you can confuse the algorithms. Because they'll be like, oh, well, she's spending time over there. Maybe we should push some content over there. So just be careful. Like, it's quite interesting because I love to travel. And so I will spend some time on travel stuff, mostly on YouTube, because YouTube has the best how-to videos, right? And so I will get people that, and I get because of what they say in my emails. Oh my gosh, I love your videos. And I'm just like you, I want to travel. Because now YouTube is like, oh, she watches travel videos as well. So they're not only finding people that want to make money from home, people that want their own online business, that want to learn passive income, that want to learn how to have a recurring income, but also would love to travel. So they're finding literally my perfect customers. Like it's been, I think about how amazing YouTube is. I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I would have been doing this the whole time, right? It's one of those, I can't believe I didn't do that moments, right? And so, yeah, you guys, that's your secret sauce, right? Let me share with you. The moment you figure out who your perfect customer is and you just create content for your perfect customer, this is huge, what I'm getting ready to say. You never have to spend any money on ads. Like, you never have to spend any money on ads because the algorithms are just going to help you. Like, matter of fact, if you're a parent right now, don't ask your kids if they're a good kid. Just go grab their YouTube or their TikTok and go to their For You page on go to their For You page on YouTube or on TikTok and just scroll through their videos on YouTube. You will know exactly what type of child you have. You're either going to love them and want to high five them, or you're going to want to take them to church on Sunday. I will tell you, know exactly, because the algorithms will tell you. It is the most amazing thing ever. Matter of fact, if you are someone and you're like, yeah, I've been wanting to work from home, but man, that's all I see. It looks like everybody's doing it. It looks like it's saturated because that's all I see. That's all you see because that's what you're engaging in. So if that's you, challenge me on this. Go search green tractors and just go watch everything on green tractors for the next 3 days is it. Watch what you see in your For You page. And then all of a sudden you're going to be like, oh my gosh, nobody's building a business. Where did they all go? Because the algorithms took you to where you were. Is that not awesome? Now, I have to share something else with you that is absolutely amazing. And a lot of people are like, why on YouTube do you have to have a certain amount of subscribers? And why do you have to have 4,000 hours before you're monetized? Have you guys ever wondered why? Because 4,000 hours is a lot. You know why? That is your algorithms getting mature. That is they're like, on average, by 4,000 hours on YouTube, we kind of know who your message to your market is. So they can help you make more money when you're monetized, and they can make more money because they don't want to monetize you. And your algorithms are like all over the place. And then they push your content out and you get dinged. They do it actually to help you. So you think about that. Now, what did I just say? That was huge. And I think that probably went over a lot of people's heads. If YouTube is saying it takes about 4,000 hours to figure out who your perfect customer is and get the algorithms going towards that direction, why do you get impatient if you've done 40 videos and you've not made $1 million? Just have grace, have patience, and embrace the journey. Because the moment you do, everything changes. Like when I discovered this process, you guys, I was like, I just want to make 54,000 a year working 2 hours a day. That's all I cared about. 54,000 a year working 2 hours a day. I couldn't see bigger than that. I just wanted to learn these skills. I was done. Bus. I was done trading time for dollars. I was done. There was no looking back for me. So I was ready to learn these skills because I had a 3-year plan. First year, 54,000 a year. Second year, 109,000, and third year, 219,000. So because I was embracing my pace, because I never got flustered or upset that something wasn't working, I just was like, I got to get my message better. Think about if you have a significant other. Have you guys ever clashed? And it was just a communication problem. And the moment the communication got figured out, everything was fine. And then 30 days later, you're like, I don't remember why we blew up like that, but it was all communication. So think about that. If your content isn't converting, you're clashing. How do you change that? By figuring out how to communicate better. The money is made in the connection. That's where the money is made. And so I took that mindset and that thinking, and I ended up making 152,000 in 6 months, which ended up making no money spent on ads, completely organic, just understanding who my perfect customer was. I ended up making my first million in 17 months. And this second million's coming in hot. It's insane. Because I've just really trained those algorithms even more and more and more. I'm telling you, the power that you have to completely transform your life in today's digital world right now with the way the algorithms are is absolutely amazing. And you don't need a lot of people. One customer a day is $328,000 a year. Would your life change if you made $328,000 a year? Do the math on that. In 3 years, you're a self-made millionaire because you created 3 pieces of content a day. Is that not wild? It's wild, right? So somebody's like, I want to do this so bad, but I don't have any income for the cost of the first part of the program. So let me share that with you. I love that. And thank you for being so honest with me. I really love that. I actually did a YouTube video and I show you, I think I give you 10 ways to come up with the money to invest in yourself right? And so I want to cover that with you because I had another gal that bought from me in November of 2022. She had actually discovered me on TikTok Live. And it was one of the first TikToks I did, by the way. And I was scared to death. And she said that to me. She goes, I love the fact that you had the courage to go live. She goes, because I'm an extreme introvert and I never want to go live. Can I do this without going live? I said, yeah, I just want to grow a bigger business because I think I'm onto something, right? Because I felt that way. And she had no money. She's a single mom, 3 kids. She goes, when the inflation hit, remember that in 2022, how crazy groceries got? They're still bad, but they were really bad then. She actually went to Facebook Marketplace. She went around her house. She sold a lamp. She sold a dresser. She goes, we took pictures of everything. She goes, I don't need that material stuff. I need to make money. I need to be able to afford bread. Because she goes, after all the bills were paid, she goes, I couldn't even afford an extra loaf of bread. They were that tight. Took her a day and a half. She sold enough to buy the daily pay blueprint for $300. But here's where she was really smart. She actually went to Facebook. She knew who her perfect customer was, by the way. She goes, I want to help mamas just like me be able to afford groceries. And I'm like, yeah, you want to help mamas never have to take a calculator to the grocery store? She's like, yes. So while she was selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace, she did a post on Facebook. She goes, you guys, I'm getting ready to invest in learning this digital marketing skill that can teach me how to make money online with a fully automated business. I'm selling some stuff on Facebook Marketplace because I don't even have enough money to buy an extra loaf of bread. She goes, wish me luck. She just shared a part of her story that she knew would grab attention to her potential perfect customer. Took her a day and a half. She sold the stuff on Facebook Marketplace and she invested in herself. She invested in her future, her freedom for her family, right? She went back to Facebook. She goes, I'm so scared, but I'm excited. Hey, Nicholas must be on. He gives me the cowboy hat. Nicholas, I'm going to find a purple cowboy hat and get one. Anyway, so she went back to Facebook. Okay, again, because she knew who her perfect customer was. She went back to Facebook. And she literally is like, okay, guys, I just invested. I'm so excited to learn these skills. I know nothing about automations, but I'm going to learn it because I want to make extra income. She just shared her story. So she spent the money, the $300. She got everything connected. She went back to Facebook the next day and she goes, I just launched my business. If anybody's interested in learning how to make extra income fully automated, let me know. She made $900 in 24 hours. She to this day has never created a video. It's all just storytelling posts on Facebook. Her goal was to make 300 a week. She batch creates her content. Like right now, she's probably done. She'll get up early on Saturday mornings and she'll get all of her content done for the entire week. She loves her job, by the way. She has zero intention of quitting her job because they're really good to her and her kids. She just wants to make extra income. Fast forward to December of 2023, she messaged me. She goes, I have to tell you this. She goes, we're in the holidays. And she goes, I don't have a fake smile anymore. I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, I used to have a fake smile on the outside and I had pure guilt on the inside because I could never give my kids a Christmas I always envisioned giving them as a mom. She goes, this year we get to do the thing. She goes, because anything I made over 300 a week, I put into a savings for holidays and birthdays. She goes, but I got to tell you, she goes, I made enough money. I'm taking my family on their first vacation. Me and the kids are leaving on an airplane. First time they've ever been on an airplane. First time they've ever left the state because she sold some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. She wasn't going to allow her current circumstances to define her. And so they got to take their first vacation ever. Isn't that awesome? So she's never spent any money to invest in her business. She sold some stuff. And it's so funny. The other day, she sent me a picture and I couldn't understand why. And I was like, what is this? She goes, it's my new dresser. She goes, remember that dresser I had to get rid of? She goes, I was able to buy a new dresser. And I'm like, that is great. She goes, and it's so much nicer. So I'm like, yes, there you go. That's somebody that's ready to take action. I love that so much. Yes. Yes. Aw. Yay. You're so sweet. I will check out the video. Yes, please do. And here's the thing. The video that I have on there, you have to scroll down. Like I did that video in 2022, but I give you 10 ways to come up with the money. In today's world, there is so many resources, right? You just got to be resourceful. Like we have a gal inside our community that, and I don't know exactly what she did. Victoria, what did she do? Clean houses? What did she do to come up with the money? Can anybody help me? I know she cleaned houses and didn't she do something else to come up with the money to get started? That was 9 months ago. Guess what? Guess what Victoria made last month? $89,000 for 1 month. And she didn't have the money. So she cleaned some houses to come up with the money to do this. She made $89,000 for a month and didn't have the money to get started. Yeah, cleaned houses. I thought so. Yeah. There was another gal that got started in our community. Her first month, she made $7,000 and she walked dogs to come up with the money. Yeah. Well, when you want something bad enough, you guys will figure out a way, right? Fun story about me. My kids used to have braces. They're off now. And I used the braces payment to get started. And I remember telling myself, you got to get the money back in a week. You got to get the money back in a week. You are not calling the orthodontist and telling them you don't have the money. I was like, I got to get my money back, right? I was like, I got to get really good. I got to understand my message to my perfect customer. And boom, I did. I made 300. I started September 10th. On September 13th, I had a $300 day, then a $600, then a $300 and $900. And so I actually didn't pay a bill to get started. And I think about that all the time. What if I would have said, I mean, I really need to pay your braces? Because I was like, I've never been late before. What? I'm going to call them and be like, going to be a little bit later, right? What if I wouldn't have done that? Like we would live a totally different life today. But because I did that, freedom, right? Pure freedom. Interesting. I've not even been going live that long and TikTok's already asking me to verify. So funny. I want this so bad to get myself out of debt and pay for my son's college. Yes. And you know how good that feels? Yes. Cassandra, how good that feels to have that. See, that's the pressure I was under in September of 2022, right? Because I knew my son was a senior. I knew he was going off to college, and he was actually looking at many colleges that were out of state, which would have cost more money, right? Because you have out of state tuition and all that stuff. And he's very smart. So, and he's got a talent of running. And so I was like, I will not allow the fact that I can't help him to not let him go wherever he wants to go. The pressure was real, real, real. And you probably understand that level. Thank goodness he ended up getting 2 full ride scholarships, but still it's expensive, right? Because anyway, yeah, I was there. That was my biggest freak out moment. I'm like, he's going to go wherever he wants to go because of what they're offering him. And I'm like, I got to make sure whatever they don't pay for, I got to pay for it. And I was freaked out because I was like, I'm not going to let my son down. And I don't know about you. We can let ourselves down pretty easy, but it's hard to let our kids down. And so, yeah, I did that. So yeah, yes. Yeah. Babysitting. Yeah. Yes. Yes. My first granddaughter graduates in a couple of weeks. Yes. Yep, you understand it. And it is. It's like I was done living that way. I was like, no, I'm going to take control of my own finances. It's the best thing I've ever done for my family. The skills I've been able to learn, but the security. And all this is because I followed like it's literally as easy as paint my number system. But I learned the technique of who's my perfect customer and how can I create content for them. So I have a blast every day. I have fun hanging out with you guys every day because you guys are my perfect customer. And that is so cool. No different than if you're the people that you thrive around messages you to go to the coffee shop, you're going to be there, right? Because you enjoy being around them. Imagine creating content and you changing somebody's life. It's the best thing ever. I love that. My son will be a physician assistant next year, 150,000 in debt, so need to help him. Yes, so you understand that. Yes. How do you get the link to upgrade? Just yeah, Cassandra just bought the Legacy Builder program. Congratulations, my friend. Love it. So just get back with the person you bought from and they'll give you the link to upgrade. Yeah. They'll give you that link to upgrade. Yeah. Yes, ready to change people's lives. Yes. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, it is. But you guys, here's the thing too, right? The fact that here's the thing, need to be debt free 30K from buying program that didn't work or deliver. Ouch. Woo, 30,000 in a program that didn't even work. Yeah. Scary, 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 right? Absolutely scary. Oh, let me see. I'm trying to get caught in comments. Guys are good today. I love this group of people here. Okay, so let's talk about that. Good morning. Good morning. Love it, love it, love it. And so, hey, John, stop saying that. That's your limiting belief. When you guys put out in the universe, I will need extra help. How can you say that? Because you've not even been in the program yet to know what's inside of it. So when you're already starting on a level of this is going to be hard, you're going to make it hard, right? That would be like you going and getting a gym membership and you're going, this is going to be hard. How many days do you think you're going to make it to the gym? Very many. But what if you like got a gym membership because you want to get in shape for the summer and you go to the gym every day like, man, I am so excited. I'm so excited to make my body feel better. I'm excited. What's going to happen? You guys got to focus on the gains, not the gaps in your life. We all have gaps, but we all have gains. And most of the time people make it harder than it is because of the patterns and the routines. I can promise you, the moment you break those patterns and routines and you tell yourself, I love learning new things. I love learning new things. I love learning new things. Guess what? It's going to be easy because you've reprogrammed your mind. You got to stop putting things in the universe that you don't want. You got to stop. Because guess what? The more you put in the universe what you don't want, that's what you're going to get, because that's what you're attracting. That energy is attracting that. Have you ever had people walk in your house before and you were like excited for them to come over, and then they walk in and they're like the fun suckers, and you feel like you're a prune and you're shrinking because they're like sucking the energy out of you and you can't wait for them to leave? We've all had those people, right? But we've also had the people walk in the door and they're like got the energy and you don't want them to leave because you like feel yourself even getting inspired, right? It's the same thing. Like, I'll share a story with you guys. So I have 6 kids. 4 of them were morning people. The other 2 weren't. And they used to wake up in the morning grumpy. And so I had to rewire their brain. Because it don't matter if you don't like mornings. The raw reality is you got to get up, right? Just like your job. You guys have rewired your brain that maybe you don't like your job, but you still go every day because it's paying the bills. Even if your job isn't paying the bills, you want it to. So I had to, like Tony Robbins says, I had to change their state. And so I would wake them up in the morning and sing a song. And I suck at singing, by the way. And I would get on their bed. I would jump on their bed. I would roll around on the floor. I would fly on their bean bags. And I would sing this song at the top of my lungs. For real. And they would get so mad. And then all of a sudden, they started kind of smiling because they realized if they smile, mama's going to walk out of the room. But they realized as long as they're grumpy, mama's not going anywhere. Didn't take long and they changed their state, right? And I got to share something. Every day when I took my kids to school, I said one thing to them. And I gave them a fist. I said, be the reason somebody smiles today. I never told them to have a great day. I just said, be the reason somebody smiles today. Because do you think if you were wired to be the reason somebody smiled today, that you're going to have a bad day? There's a big difference. Like, go have a good day. Have a good day. That's good to say, but be the reason somebody smiles today. That's going to make you raise your standard. That's going to make you show up as a different person. Same thing with you, John. I'm just giving you tough love right now, right? If you say I'm going to need that extra help, you're setting yourself up for failure. Be like, dude, I can't wait to be the one helping people because I'm going to figure this out, right? I'm going to figure this out. So huge. Yes, positive thoughts. Yes. Yes, actually, Bryce, a charity did just start this. Yeah, somebody was talking about it on my subscriber live last night. Yeah, a charity did just start this. So absolutely. Okay, so somebody said, besides social media and making videos, where else can we sell? Yes, I use, when I first started, I would post free ads. We give you actually over 200 free ads that you can post. So copy, paste, post free ads. I would literally spend 30 minutes a day posting free ads. I mean, you can build your business in any way, but why wouldn't you build your business where people are showing up, right? It just makes sense, right? So, okay. Okay. Well, then if you tried to make the payment plan, you clicked on the wrong link, my friend. You got to go down to the link that says payment plan, and you got to click on the payment plan, and you got to fill that information out. Yes, one of my free ads customers had amazing result. Yes, we got to have you show that story, May, that I keep on forgetting. Good morning from Nigeria. I love it. I love it. So. Aw, thank you, John. Love that. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to read comments. Michelle, I set TikTok business account. They asked me for my information, phone number, address. Yeah, because it's a business account. Yep. Mindset is real, Jen. So true. So true. Oh, Jill, you don't want, if I sung the song for you right now, everybody would get off. I can hum it. I would sing it. And sometimes we'd be going to school. This is the most embarrassing part, right? We'd be going to school and I'd look back there and she'd be frowning. And I would start belting that song out. I'd even roll down the windows. And she's like, Mom. I'm like, well, smile. Smile. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh yeah. But it worked, right? Because so many of you guys, you focus on what they're doing wrong. You're like, you need to be happier. Why are you acting like that? Blah, blah, blah. And you're like on them. And I'm like, you're acting like they are. I ignore that. So I'll give you guys a hot tip. Okay. Here's your parenting tip of the day. You know how my children were raised? By the way, I've never spanked one of my children. Never. I don't believe in that. And they've never been in trouble. They've actually have been amazing students. Actually, all the teachers are like, I wish we had more kids like that. And they've never been spanked. So I'm one of those, I don't believe you have to spank a children. You just got to be consistent. But I was also one of the parents. I was the parent that if I saw a bad behavior going, and I don't mean the word bad, like they were doing something they weren't supposed to do, I would give attention to the ones that were being great. And my attention would go and I would recognize them and I would tell them how proud I am of them and I would high five them. And then all of a sudden, the ones that were doing the wrong activities would gravitate to where the attention. If you have not well-behaved children, it's because you're giving them attention. Stop giving your kids attention when they're not being right. Give them only attention when they're being good. Like I have one granddaughter, my little Ariel, she's a Spitfire. She's a redhead. And I told my daughter, I go, she is going to be trouble for you. Do not pay attention to her when she reacts. So, and Haven is exact opposite. So every time Ariel gets a little like, normal, I will go love on Haven and I will tell Haven how proud I am of her and all this stuff. And all of a sudden, Ariel will go over there. There's your hot tip. It works. You will have the best behaved kids when they're only getting attention when they're doing something right. You will program your kids. If you get on your kids when they're doing something wrong, that's their pattern. Oh, I only get attention from my parents or my grandparents when I'm doing something wrong. I never did that. And here's the other thing. I had 6 kids that I have to take to the grocery store with me. And I would tell them, my dentist wasn't happy about this, by the way, but hey, my kids never had any cavities. But I'd be like, okay, we're going to go in the grocery store. Here's the rules. You're going to stay with me. And if I never have to get on you one time and you're well behaved, and I had the dum-dum suckers, I said, you get to pick a sucker. But if I have to get on you one time or even give you that look, you don't get a sucker. My strong-willed daughter, Chelsea, had many times she didn't get a sucker. And if you got in the car and you reacted when you didn't get a sucker, you had to go home and you had to go in timeout. It only took 3 times. So people would see me bringing all these 6 kids in by myself and they'd be like, how are they so well behaved? Because I would only give them attention when they were good. So there you go. There's your hot parenting tip for the day. Stop talking to your kids when they're bad. Try it. There you guys go. Parenting 101. It works. Yeah. Yes, I know. It's so funny because 3 kids never spanked. They're amazing young adults. And we have, yes, exactly. It's so interesting because I went on a field trip with my granddaughter and we were at the park and this one kid went up and hit this other kid. And the mom went over there and was like getting on the kid. And I looked at Haven. I go, that mom spanks her kids. Haven's like, how can you tell? And I'm like, he's aggressive. Like that's a learned behavior. They can't be, how did they learn to be aggressive? They don't learn that in schools. Heck, teachers can't even hardly say anything to kids anymore. Well, that's the way that I can tell by the parent, the way she. And I said, if your kids are hitting people, that's because you've hit them. They do what they're taught. Haven's like, oh, I feel bad for him, Grandma. And I'm like, I know, me too. It's interesting. Your conversations with your kids will be totally different. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, there you go. I could go down an hour on this conversation. My daughter started with you. Yay! Awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Good morning. Good morning. Sandy's. Michelle, I absolutely love you and your heart to help people. Aw, your community is amazing. Yay. I love our community too. Yes. Okay. So, anyway, there's your guys' top parenting tips. I'm a dog trainer and you can apply the exact same thing to train. Yes, Ben. Oh my gosh. We have a lot of people walk their dogs and you can tell the difference of the pet owners, right? You can tell the ones that hit their dogs because if they kind of get on their dog will go like that. I'm like, oh, like I can tell, right? But you can tell the owners of the dogs that do not hit their dogs because they're just always so happy. And if they have to like say something to their dog just, and behaves. You can tell. And I'm like, same thing with kids, man. I hate that. I I became really good friends with a few of my kids' teachers, and we'll have this conversation. Like it's crazy. Like they'll like we'll talk about some of the parents, like how do they treat their kids that way? I could have literally, I could have been a foster parent and had 10,000 kids in my house. Like it's hard. It's hard not to do that. Yeah, modern mom's guide through parenting. Yes, absolutely. um, aw. Thank you, Jill. You're so sweet. So yeah, there we go. I know, but it all comes together, right? Because I can promise you something. If you're like angry with your children, you think you're going to be able to fake being sweet on social media and attract people to you? Your energy will come off. That's why I tell people all the time. I'm like, man, if your life has got chaos going on, you can't expect to just whoop, push play on a video and you're not going to sense that type of energy. That's why I've been really working inside my community, like find the good in every day. Just focus on your wins. Focus on your wins. Like focus on your gains. Like, what did you gain today? What did you win at today? Don't focus on your gaps, right? Aw. Yay! You're able to go live soon. Yay! Love it. South Africa in the house. Hello. Yes. I have just purchased a 300. Are we shown how to use your website to gain? Yes. Yes. You get the fully automated system. Absolutely you do, my friend. Yeah, you literally get it all. Yes. Yes, you literally get it all. Oh wow, I started May 2nd. Welcome, welcome. I love that. Yay. Okay, so let's go back to the topic, which is how to discover your perfect customer. It always bleeds through into your content. It does, Nicholas, doesn't it? And it's so crazy. Like, how can that actually happen? But it does. You can tell in a person. Yeah. Um, this is great advice. I'm with my grandkids right now, and I'll put this advice to death. Yes, I can promise you, Kelly, when one of them start misbehaving, just go full blown love on the ones that are being good. Watch what happens. Just watch. Pretty soon that one misbehaving is going to be fine and come over there. It works. Like I have one of my grandchildren, he's the boy, but he's kind of the weakest and the whiniest. Isn't that funny? The girls are stronger. But sometimes like they'll give him attention and I'm like, stop. I even have to teach them, don't give him attention. So I'll like call all the girls over and I'm like, so good. And I'll hug on them and we'll do the ring around the rosy and we'll do high fives. And pretty soon Theo's right there. Stops just like that. It's the best tip I can give people. I tell teachers that all the time too. And I'm like, just go edify the ones in the classroom being good. My gosh, you focus on the ones being bad and you want to put them in the back of the room. You're giving them attention. That's what kids want. Just go focus on the ones being good. Go acknowledge the ones being good. I can promise, give it a few days and the ones being misbehaving are going to be just as good because they want attention. That's the only reason. They've only learned to get attention by being bad. Adults are that way too. When I see people creating bad content, that's trauma from their life. Right? When they're on social media talking about other people, that's trauma that they're dealing with in their life. They've been programmed to only get attention by being bad, by having bad behavior, by being mean to other people. Because some people are like, what do you say when you see some of these videos that people say about you? I'm like, I feel bad for them. They think the only reason they can have success is by stepping on me. You'll never have success that way. Love on people. Actually care, then success will come to you tenfold. It's just some trauma that I actually feel bad when I see people like being mean to people on social media. I'm like, oh my gosh, what have they been through in their life? Because there's not one part of me that would ever say anything like that. But my heart is full. Like I'm happy, right? Hurt people hurt people. Happy people help people. I tell my kids that, like, because Haven's kind of more timid. She goes, Mom, this boy keeps on being mean to me. And I'm like, Haven, hurt people hurt people. He's been hurt in his life. Can you imagine if he likes to be mean to you and bully you? What is he going through in his family? I go, happy people help people. You want to help him. So she told him that the other day. It didn't go well, by the way. But she said, I think Nathaniel, hurt people hurt people. But I'm happy and I help people. He told her to, say something. Anyway, he wasn't very nice about it. But I'm like, no, it's going to take a while because he's only getting attention by being mean. And adults are the exact same way. It's crazy. We got to grow. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yes. Trauma causes people to be mean to others. It does. And it's like, you didn't like what you had to go through in your life. Why do you feel your empowerment comes from you doing the exact same thing to other people that you didn't like being done to you? That's why the golden rule in our house is treat people the way you'd want to be treated. Like I will hear, girls are drama, right? Girls are the worst with drama. And so my daughter, when her friends are over, I will hear them and I will yell, hey, would you say that if they were right in front of you right now? And they'll chuckle and they'll be like, no. And then I'm like, treat people the way you'd want to be treated. How funny. Celine is calling me. I'm like, Celine, I go live every day at this time. That's funny. Oh, yes. Mindset is everything. Yes. How funny. Yeah. I don't know how to get it off. Celine is calling me. Storytelling works, you guys. Yes. So funny. Yes. So funny. So yeah, there you go. Oh. That is a secret sauce to anything, right? And so know who your perfect customer is. And then you just create content every day. You show up as that version. I don't care if it is expo markers. I don't care if it is promoting a phone. I don't care if it is promoting lip gloss. I don't care if it's promoting digital programs like I do. Whatever it is, you got to know who is your buyer. What is those pain points that they have? I want to give you guys a really good hot tip, okay? So hello, everybody. Okay. So, and by the way, if you want to learn about the program, I know it seems like I'm a parroting program today, but it's right here. Just setting up my TikTok now, listening to your training on the computer at the same. Yes, multitasking. I love it. Yeah. Okay. So, ready? Here we go. So, watch this. Watch. So in business, no matter what you're selling, if it is a lip gloss, no matter, this is business 101 right here. Okay. So you have your customer here. There is a problem that they have. Either they're sad about something or they're desperate for something. There's a problem they have or they wouldn't be looking. Okay. How do you get them to the solution? How do you get them happy? How do you get them excited? How do you get them over here? So you think about that. So what I like to do is I like to put 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is, so the problem up here, okay, and the solution down here. Okay, so what you need to do whatever you sell, what is the problems that they have? So for me, for instance, with my business, no time. They really want to learn how to make money from home, but they don't have any time. Okay. No tech skills. They really want to learn how to have an online business, but they don't know tech. They don't want to learn tech. They don't have the time to learn tech because they need to learn how to make money quickly, right? That no customers. They didn't want to bother friends and family. They don't want to have to DM people. They don't want to have to live on their phone to be able to make money, right? And this is no money. Can you read that? No money. Let me redo that. They have no money. So they're like, I need to make money from home. I don't have a lot of money to invest. And how, I need to make my money back quickly. Right. So you think about what the problems that your perfect customers are dealing with, right? And maybe they're dealing with no success. Right. So they've tried things before and they didn't have success. And memories. This is a huge one, you guys, because I want you to see what happens here. Okay. Memories. What does that mean by memories? memories. Woo! That's hard to read. No memories. So what that means is they're not having enough time with their family. Right? Some of it is things like no tech, but the bottom line is they're not able to have enough money to make any memories, right? So when you think about the problems that they have, how can you solve whatever you're selling? How can you solve? So for example, with me, no time, 2-hour workday. I literally can show people how to follow a 2-hour workday, get their income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. Right? No tech. It's done for you. It's plug and play. The system is fully done for them. Right? Now, I'm going to tie it all together for you guys. Okay. No customers. Attraction marketing. Okay. Attraction marketing. No money. I'm going to put this down here. Low startup and 100% profit. So if something is a low startup, but they immediately can get their money back with one customer, that's a no-brainer. Like you literally right now can probably go to Dillon's, your local grocery store, your local Walmart, and be like, hey, can I have $1? You ask enough people, you can probably get $900 by the end of the day. Right? I mean, there's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way if you want something bad enough, right? Okay, no success. Okay. Community success. Okay. Which means if you can see other people doing it, you can do it, right? You love to see that documentation. No memories. Fully automated. Fully automated. Blueprint to 900 a day. So what I had to do when I started is I knew what my perfect customer, I knew their problems were they didn't have enough time. They weren't making enough money to make enough memories. They had no success before. They tried things before. They were not making any money. They were stressed. And they did not want to bother friends and family to have to buy. They didn't want to have to DM people. So they had no way of finding any customers. And they do not like tech, but they want to do something online. Right? So how did I solve the problem? Because I showed them a proven blueprint where they can learn the skills to work 2 hours a day. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of testimonials. So they can see if they can do it. If these people can do it, they can do it. So there's tons of testimonials. They could follow a 2-hour workday. It was completely done for them. So they could literally invest today, have a business up and going today. And with making 100% profit, they can have their investment back this weekend, because they're paid directly into their bank account, and they learn how to attract customers to them through the blueprint, because inside of it is a discovery method that shows them how to attract customers. So I can take people from here to here. Now get this, because of social media, this can all be done in one video. You know how many people have discovered me for the very first time, and I was able to answer all their problems, and they bought from me. I will share probably the most coolest story I have. And someday she'll be able to share this story, by the way. She just can't right now. And you know why she can't? because she's a pretty high up administrator at a hospital and she can't even be on social media. So she fears sharing her testimonial. Somebody's going to take a slurt of it and put it on social media. She's lost her very $250,000 a year administration job income. She loves her income. She's not fulfilled at her job. So she bought from me, but get this. She was literally getting ready to buy. She had her credit card out. She had her computer up. She was get ready to buy a program for $3,700. And you know that procrastination can sink in. And it sunk in for her. So she grabs her phone and she just starts decompressing by scrolling on TikTok, you know. She discovered me. She watched one of my videos and she was intrigued. She was intrigued because she was my perfect customer. So she clicked on my profile on TikTok and she binge watched some of my content. 10 minutes later, she bought from me. 10 minutes later. She emailed me 2 hours later after she bought. And she said, I need to share something with you. You saved me $3,100 today. She said, I literally was getting ready to up $3,700. And I discovered your video and your message just hit me. And she goes, I've been inside your community now for 2 hours and I'm having a white glove experience. She bought the 600 digital master program because we didn't have the legacy builder at that time. Yes, she's upgraded since then. Absolutely. But you guys, 2 hours and 10 minutes prior to writing me that email, she had never heard about me. But because I knew who my perfect customer was and I knew how to solve their problems, this is the only content I create. It's to get them from here to here. And can I do it in one day? Yes. Can I do it in 1 week? Yes. And not only do I do it through my content, I do it through my automations. I call it, I take them on a journey. It's the journey of the know, like, and trust. I just want you to know what I have, see if you're going to like it, and see if you can trust it's a solution for what you're looking for, the ones that say yes, buy. And I love that. But none of that would have been possible if I didn't know who my perfect customer is. So no matter what you're selling, you guys, you got to know who that perfect customer is. That's where the success comes in. But here's the part that I really love. Here's the part that I love. If you're struggling of understanding who your perfect customer is, it's just a younger version of you. It is. So like, for example, my program, I teach you, I mentor you and show you how to make $900 a day, which is $328,000 a year. So in my mind, I'm like, oh my gosh, if I would have had this 5 years ago, I mean, if I would have had this 10 years ago, it would have been a complete game changer. But if I would have even just had this 5 years ago, I would have had so much more time with my family and so much more money to make so many memories, right? So I think about this. I'm like, man, 5 years ago, it would have changed my life. So here's what I think about. And I want you guys to think about this. I think about this. If somebody buys from me, and let's say they're 5 years younger than me, and let's say they're learning these skills, and let's say they just make 20,000 their first year working 2 hours a day because they're really learning. And then the next year they make 50,000. And they're still kind of learning because, you know, they have a full-time job, they still got a family, they got a life. But their third year, they've got it going, they've mastered these skills, and they're making 900 a day. And they make 328,000 their third year. Their fourth year, they make 328,000. Their fifth year, they make 328,000. And they're my age and they're a self-made millionaire. And I'm like, yes, how can I show up for that person to show them that that's possible? And so that's how I'm like, I just want to help the younger versions of me, the younger families of me, right? How do I do that? Now, I just gave you a realistic 5-year scenario. I did this process and hit my first million in 17 months. So I just did a 5-year because I'm thinking I didn't care if it took me 5 years, right? So it can happen a lot quicker. I'm just giving an example of how I would have felt, right? Yes, once you know your perfect customer, you speak directly to them. Yeah, it's easy to make video. It is. And you have fun. Like I have so much fun every day, right? Yeah. Okay. May I ask, day 1 through 90 days legacy launch, 21 video hooks, need to make 21 videos, and 30K in 7 days teaser post, a story, share with a friend, and go live every day about what do I talk? I talk a lot. You talk a lot. That was a lot in one sentence. Okay, may I ask, day 1 through 90, legacy builder, 21 video hooks. That's not a question. Need to make 21 videos. Well, it's 3 a day. So if you make 3 videos a day, right? 3 a day is 21 videos, right? Your goals. I don't know, you guys, we have tested 5 a day. We've tested less. 3 a day seems to be the secret sauce. You guys, 3 a day is it. 3 a day can turn into daily pay, right? So just make 3 a day. And 30K in 7 days teaser. There's nothing with 30K in 7 days. So I don't understand that. Yeah, I don't understand the 30K in 7 days. There's a launch. All I would do, I wouldn't make this hard. Just follow the launch to profit in 7 days, right? Follow the launch to profit in 7 days. After you follow the launch to profit, follow the 30-day growth marketing strategy plan. Just follow that. Don't veer. That made me, you guys, I'm sharing this with you. That launch to profit in 7 days and that 30-day growth marketing strategy plan is exactly what I did. And I made $21,000 following that process. And before I had 1,000 followers on TikTok, because it's to grow your following, grow your email list, and it's to grow your income. Just follow them. Don't question it. Don't, that's the thing. It's like, you got to be coachable. Like I could go get a personal trainer right now, but if I didn't listen to the personal trainer and I tried to do it my own way, the personal trainer is going to look at me like, Michelle, you're never going to get in shape because you're not listening to what I know would work for you, right? Yeah. Please hold the board again. Yeah, right here. Screenshot it, you guys. This is what you have to do, right? But I added some emotion. You got to add the emotional side of it as well. But that's what you do. And this is what I recommend. So every week, and if you guys this, what I do is every time I go live, I will focus more on one title, like on one topic. I will go heavy on that. I say the exact same thing. I just go heavier on one every day. Like tomorrow, I'm going to go, tomorrow I'm going to go heavier on my 2-hour workday, because tomorrow is my daughter's graduation party. We're going to have family here, and I'm hardly going to work at all tomorrow, right? Do you ever lose your website? Why would I lose my website? We own it. It's your website. Yeah, you get the template to your website and you connect it to your domain. You have 1,000% control over it. You have complete control. It's your system. You get the free automated system that you add to your system. You get the email template. It's yours. The only way you would lose it is if you shut down your system account. It's yours. And I love that. We are helping you brand you. Yeah. Do you follow the 90-day legacy run and the 30-day strategy? They coincide together, Andrea. The 30-day is what you need to post. The 90-day is how you need to grow, and it's going to help you make your post even better. Yeah. Yeah. It's how you make your post even better. So, do you have to change the email templates, or are they done? They're done for you, Michelle. The only thing you'll want to do is like email 2, you share a paragraph of your story. And the other thing else I would recommend in them is read through them. And then when you create content that would be relatable in them, add one of your social media videos just so you can build your brand quicker. But it's ready to go. Yeah, just got to add your name and your email, and then of course your website so people can buy from you. This is incredible. I'm on day 3 and my mind is blown. Michelle, you're incredible. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you're loving it. Oh, thank you guys. I always get questions about what I'm selling. Well, of course, because people want to know, right? I mean, I promote 4 different digital products or 4 different digital programs now. I used to promote 4 different digital products. I've switched over to 4 different digital programs. Why did I go from programs to products? Because let me ask you guys a question. How many of you have ever purchased a course before? Put a 1 in the comments if you've ever, or put a yes in the comments if you've ever purchased a course before, but you never finished it. That was me. The course I purchased back in 2022, I still have never finished it, right? I still, well, thank you, Andrea. I'm glad you're liking it. Yes, right? And so I didn't want to create another course that people wouldn't finish. I wanted to create an ongoing interactive program that will help you learn the skills that you need so you can learn how to make daily pay. Right. So that's what I created, is a program. So if somebody asks me what I do or what I promote, I'm like, I promote 4 different digital programs. So why 4? Because I know one size doesn't fit all. And I know everybody has a different goals and dreams. Like some of you might be listening to me like, Michelle, I want to be just like you. I want to learn how to make my first million. I want to learn how to leave a legacy for my family. And I want to learn how to have more time. Okay. Some of you might be like, I just want to make an extra 300 a day. If I could just make an extra 100K, that's all I care about. Right? Whatever your goals is. By the way, Nicholas, if you're still here, you're going to crack up with this. So I looked and we stayed at 26 Airbnbs in 2023. 26 Airbnbs in 2023. Is that not hilarious? Watch this, you guys. And because Nicholas always says, oh, you're allergic to your living room. So watch this. And so we were isn't that funny? So and why do I tell you guys that? Okay, like here's my trips coming up. Okay, so we're gonna be there. Isn't that beautiful? This is where we're gonna be next week. And then we go to Hawaii. Oh, look at that. We're going to Hawaii, right? And then, then we're going to Florida, right? And then, but look at all this. Okay, look where you've been. Look at all of these. Look, I know. Look at all of them. And look, they tell me the state or the country. Look, these are all of them in 2023. Is that not hilarious? So why am I telling you guys that? Oh, look, show more. Look. And by the way, that's just up to April 13th, right? It keeps on going. Isn't that crazy? I'm only telling you that because I was able to travel the world with my family and make $1 million online. Why we literally traveled the world. Like Nicholas would say, you're allergic to your living room. You're never home. There was 2 months. We were home 6 days. What my children get to experience now and my grandchildren is what I've always dreamed of. Didn't you have that time in your life as a parent before you had kids, you had envisioned the life you wanted to create for them? Well, I was failing miserably at that 2 years ago. And I had a lot of regret. But one thing, I wasn't going to let that circumstance define me. I was going to change it because I realized I have a lot of life to live and I'm going to flip the switch and I'm going to figure it out. And that's when I discovered this process. And it's so paint by numbers. And I love that. I love the fact that I love the fact how we shave off your learning curve for you, but I love the fact that I can travel the world and do this business from anywhere. It's just been a true blessing. Like literally, I'm so grateful that there's amazing platforms like this and I can talk to people from all over the world. I'm so grateful the fact that I've never heard the word no. Can you imagine making $1 million through a digital marketing process and never hearing the word no, never having to DM anybody, never having to find a customer, and never having to get on the phone with anybody? Like it's an introvert's dream come true because my business is fully automated. And I absolutely love that. I love that. Aw, thank you, my friends. So that's you next summer. Yes. And here's the cool part. So my goal is to create 1,000 millionaires inside my community. I will do it. I see 2 hitting this year. So me, as the community mentor, I'm going to fly to them when they hit a million. I'm going to fly to them, take them out to dinner, celebrate with them, and do something extra special. So I'm going to be flying a lot of places over the next few years. All over the world, right? Because I see actually one hitting a million, becoming a millionaire in US money. She's already a millionaire in Rand money in South Africa, but I actually see her hitting 1 million in US money this year. So how fun is that? That's what I'm going to do. Imagine the content we're going to have for that. It's going to be awesome. So, oh my gosh, so funny. I know. So anyway, I only share that with you because sometimes you see people making money and you think that they're grinding and working their face off. We don't have to. And here's why. For one, I know who my perfect customer is. I can promise you right now, when you learn your message to your perfect customer and you have a fully automated business, your world changes. Like right here, it's these pages. This is working for me 24/7. Like literally, like when I get off of here, well, I am doing my subscriber live at 1 o'clock. And then after that, I'm done with my day. I'm done. I got to go shopping for graduation tomorrow, right? And I got some stuff to do out. I bought a salon. I'm a salon owner now. You guys believe that? And I got to go by the salon real quick. Hired some really quality employees, and I'm going to run by there real quick. But I just get to do my life. But that system is going to be working for me. This is what I want for you. It's true freedom. But none of it would be possible if I was doing vanilla marketing. Okay. If I was just posting to post, I wouldn't be having success. There's a reason why Baskin and Robbins has 31 flavors. There's a reason, because vanilla is good, but it doesn't bring people in. And this is the thing about the digital world today. People are getting smarter. They do not want to be sold anymore. They want value being delivered from them. They want to have complete control. They want to make their own choice if it's going to be a fit for them. Like they want that. Like somebody messaged me or emailed me the other day because they got inside my automations. They're like, I sent you a message on Facebook. I'm like, oh gosh, I never check Facebook comments. I don't got to live in DMs. And so I said that. I go, oh gosh, I never check messages. And I space. And I said, do you want to build a business with freedom and automations, or do you want to live in DMs? They replied back like 20 minutes later and they go, I just bought from you. That was what I needed to hear. So it's interesting because I think they were testing me. See if I literally was in DMs, right? And it's so funny because sometimes I do have to go. My mom is hilarious, by the way, you guys. Like, holy moly. She got a new phone. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it tomorrow. She can't text on her phone anymore, but she messages me on Facebook. And so she gets my attention by responding to my stories. So then I'll have to go to my messages every once in a while because that's the only way my mom can talk to me. And then she sent me a text message the other day and it come in like a PDF or something. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, that's 80 for you, right? So anyway, I'm gonna have to help her tomorrow because though every once in a while I will go to my Facebook messages because that's the only way my mom can communicate. Oh my gosh, she's so funny. Oh yeah, Trina, isn't that hilarious? You can see it though, can't you, from my mom? Oh my goodness. I know, like it come in like a PDF. I'm like, what is she doing? Okay, I have not gone through the welcome page, lost my password to show payment, and my friends coming in. What do you mean lost your password? All you gotta do, yeah, you can totally see it. All you gotta do is just go to request your password. Yeah. Your mom is the same way. Oh my gosh. I'm like, you can figure out how to message me on Facebook. Your mom asked you to help her with her phone. I know. I can't wait to ask her, who gave you that idea? Who helped you with your phone? Because we need to do a 101 when you come here. Your mom doesn't text. So funny. So I don't do Affirm, but I do Afterpay, which is pretty much the same thing. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much the same thing. So awesome. You guys have been a great group today. So I just kind of want to recap real quick here, right? Today was about the importance of understanding who your perfect customer is. You guys, the moment you get that message down to them, right? And so I just want you to not overthink it. I want you to think of a younger version of you and imagine your life today, like with what I sell. I think about that. Like, imagine your life today. If you would have discovered this 5 years ago and today you're a self-made millionaire, how would that feel? Write it on paper. I want you to really feel it. What would you do? How would things be different? What would you be driving? Where would you be living? Where would you travel to? You know, would you be out of debt? Like, think about all that. And then I want you to go create content for that 5 year ago person that you were 5 years ago, that state you were in, why you needed to buy. What could you say to her to get her to buy, or him? And that's the content you create. Now, is it going to work immediately? Probably not. But I can't go buy a new basketball. And if I've never dribbled a basketball before, I cannot expect to take that basketball out of the box and be able to be a good dribbler. I can't expect to be able to shoot a basket and it's going to go in. I'm going to have to practice dribbling. I'm going to have to practice my form. I'm going to have to practice shooting. But if I practice, I will learn how to shoot a basketball and I will learn how to make baskets. Am I going to make a basket every time? Of course not. But if I don't quit, I will make more baskets. Is your content going to work every time? Of course not. The other day I had a video flop. And you know what's so funny? The video that flopped the other day was a video that TikTok recommended I post. Make this stuff up, right? I'm like, thanks, TikTok. Thanks for lowering my views. High five TikTok for that, right? Well, I just blew it off. I'm like, that's hilarious. It's only like at 1,000. I'm like, that is so funny. And so I'm just saying, but you know what? I showed up the better version. I love what my friend Dean says. He said this to me last March, and it's impacted my life, right? You know, you have those moments somebody says something to you and it's like, oh, that was so juicy. That was so good. You know, you're going to apply that for the rest of your life. And he said, just focus on getting 1% better. He goes, if you focus every day just getting 1% better, in 100 days, you're 100% better. And then what if you focus on getting 1% better of that version of you? You're going to become unstoppable. And it's so funny. So Dean said that. And now I teach my grandchildren that. I do. And Haven's like, Grandma, I'm getting 1% better every day on my art. Do you see how I pay attention to the detail? You see how I do the shading? I'm like, who are you? How does a 7-year-old talk like that? Right? I'm like, she's so, it's amazing. But her talent is art, right? So anyway, yeah. Slow and steady wins the race. Consistency, yes. Consistency always wins the race. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. I love that. People love to see the real you, even the flop side. Yes. You're human. Exactly. Like I'll share a funny story with you guys. I go with my content, right? And this was been several months ago, and I created a video and I turned the corner in my house and I had a tree in the corner and I cut in a little too close and the tree swiped my face. I just kept on going, right? I didn't even stop. I kind of chuckled and I kept on going. Most people wouldn't have posted that because they would have been like embarrassed, or what if somebody makes fun of me or said something? I posted it because that's like the real me. Like if you were in my living room and I heard you talking and I walked in there and if I hit a tree like that, I would still talk to you. I would not say I need to rewind and go back. I would just go and you and I would probably laugh our rear off that I, had a tree face plant me. But I'm telling you, and I posted the video. Yeah, a few people cracked up. But guess what? Because people are like, watch out for the tree and things like that. I was just my true self. And that video ended up going kind of crazy, right? So I'm telling you guys, just show up as you. You are enough. You are 100% enough. And you're worthy of it. You truly are. I have to tell you that because when my business was getting pretty aggressive traction, I didn't really believe. I was like, I can't believe this is happening. And I had many people in my community like, have you hit 1 million yet? I knew I had, but I was afraid to see it on paper because I really didn't believe that would ever happen to me. So it actually was like hard for me to process. Like I couldn't even talk about it for the first 2 months after I hit it. Because I was like that, it was weird to say. Like it was hard for me to have those words come out of my mouth, right? So that's what I'm hoping, that I can reprogram your mind now, that you are worthy of 6 figures. You are worthy of 7 figures. You are worthy of changing your family's life. You're worthy of joy. You're worthy of having fun. You're worthy of it. Because you're here. You're here listening to me. You're not watching a Netflix movie. You're not still in bed. You're here. That says volumes about the human you are. Think about that. Like, I love when I see somebody take action and buy, but love it even more when I watch them be the finisher and actually finish what they started, actually go out there, actually build that email list, actually make money. I absolutely love that. Favorite part, my favorite part. Aw, well, Jeremy, thank you for all you do. Yeah, I can do this. Yes, I can. Absolutely. And here's the thing, when you see other people having success, right? You know what? You should ask them, how'd you do it? And when they tell you and you read how they did it, say, good. Thank you for letting me know, because if you can do it, I can do it. It's the same with anything, right? It's the same with anything. The guy that ran the 4-minute mile, nobody said he could run the 4-minute mile. No, you can't. Your heart's going to explode. Our body's not made to run that. He didn't listen to nobody. He just worked on conditioning his body. He ran the 4-minute mile. His heart didn't explode, right? Then guess what happened? He laid the foundation for others. He gave others hope. He became the hope dealer for other runners, that they can also run a 4-minute mile. And now people do it all the time. One of my son's coaches, he does his in 3.59. So when you want something, just find other people that are exactly where you are and just learn from them. That's why I'm not a believer in courses. Because the course, you're going to have your treadmill moment where you're not going to do anything because the excitement's gone. And then all of a sudden the pressure of the real world, the pressure of life comes back, and the course sticks in the computer because you're just sort of like, I just don't know. That's why you need to be part of a community where you can go to that community every day and people are going to love on you, are going to pour on you, are going to remind you why you're here, why you're meant to be here, why your family is meant for more. There is so much uncertainty in the world today, but you know what is certain? The fact that you can make a crap ton of money using digital marketing process. I'm talking dump trucks of money. I'm talking dump trucks of money is made right now. More people are wanting to learn than they ever thought about before because there's so much uncertainty. The e-learning industry in 2019, you guys did $950 million for 1 year. In 2022, it did 2023, it averaged 1 billion a day. In 2024, it's averaging $1.2 billion a day. It's projected to hit 3 billion a day by 2027. There is so much money to be made. And here's the part that fires me up more than anything. How many years ago can we go back that there was not even a TikTok? Not a lot of years. But what happened? They exploded. They changed the way digital or social media is. They introduced the algorithms. You guys know right now, there's somebody here in the United States working on a platform to take TikTok out. And if you build an email list, you can be the first there. You can just dominate that platform. Think about it. If you think all we're ever going to see is Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X, you know what it's called? If you think that's all we're ever going to see, there's a platform being created right now that is even going to take it on a completely different level. Just you wait and see. Why wouldn't you take advantage of the sweet spot we have right now? The sweet spot we have right now, being able to make a crap ton of money using social media platforms right now for free, build your email list for free, and start making daily pay. Like you guys, I'm telling you, you could completely change your family's life. Yeah. You got any plans for today, my friend? I do. I do. Going shopping for my daughter's graduation. We got to get the last few things done. Yes. Yeah. No, I actually have 4 different products, 4 different programs you can pick from. Yeah. 100, 300, 600, 900. Why 4? Because I believe one size doesn't fit all. You get the one that's best for your goals and dreams. You guys, so what you do is after you pick the program you want, and to get that information, it's right here, dailypaybusiness.com. Daily Pay Business, because we're paid daily. Okay. Daily Pay Business. Check it out. The link is also in my bio. Okay. Once you get there, you'll see the programs. Purchase the one that's best for your goals and dreams. You're immediately taken to the $29 then that pays for your website. It's a one-time fee. And then you immediately create a password. You're immediately taking inside the program. And you just go to start here and follow it. You can have a business up and going today. You could make money this weekend if you really wanted to. Because we give you a launch to profit in 7 days. And I'm loving how many people are following it and how well it's working for many people. So it's absolutely amazing. But anyway, I am going to go because I have to come back in 40 minutes for my subscriber live on TikTok, and I need to rest my voice a little bit. So you guys have been an awesome group today. Yeah, IPS still is around. Yeah, IPS is still around. Yeah, it's just a company. Yeah, it's just a company. So yay! I'm glad you're here, my friend. Yep, they are still around. They are still around. So you are welcome. So anyway, if you guys want to learn more about this process, and make sure you follow me on TikTok or subscribe to my YouTube channel, you guys, I can promise you I will deliver you value. I'm your hope dealer. I hope today you see a different perspective. I hope today you see that you too can learn these skills to make daily pay. You know what hope stands for, right? Hold on, pain ends. Hold on, pain ends. You got this. Don't settle anymore. You are worth more. You got this. Expect to win. Just expect to win, and you'll start going there. Yay, see you in 40 minutes. You guys are great. No, there's 4 different programs. Just go to the website. Be coachable. Go to the website. Yeah, right here. So dailypaybusiness.com. Dailypaybusiness.com, because we're paid daily. Okay. So dailypaybusiness.com. Check it out. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. YouTube, you've been awesome today. See you guys tomorrow. I go live every day, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Bye.